What started as a simple exercise has grown into a powerful new theatrical experience. Labelist is gaining momentum, building on the idea that the struggle to understand and accept people that do not look the same, sound the same, think the same, has never been more real. And that is a quote. Lea Lachey, whom you probably recognize from his days in the spotlight with band sensation 98 Degrees, along with his beautiful wife, Lea Lachey, are the founders of this inspiring project that's becoming more than just a stage production. It's turning into a movement, and they're here to tell us more about Labelist. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to see you both.
Oh, well, we are so excited to be here.
Welcome, welcome. Well, I've been learning a lot about Labelist, and it is such an exciting movement that's happening. I love the story behind it. But, you know, Drew, of course, you're best known for being a member of the band sensation 98 Degrees. And Lea, I don't know how many people know this, you did all the choreography for the group.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
All right, so I've got to ask you a question. You were also the champion on Dancing with the Stars.
Yes, 19 years ago.
No, it has not been that long.
Because our daughter is 19 and I was pregnant with her. Yes.
Yeah.
I know. I feel so old right now.
Me too.
Us too.
Okay.
The fact that I can't straighten my legs.
Yes, right. Yeah. But did you do some of the choreography for that too?
I won't say the choreography, but I did maybe give him some advice.
Okay.
Yeah, she gave suggestions. You know, she was very pregnant at the time, so she wasn't going to get up and necessarily do a twirl.
Yes,
but
yes.
She gave suggestions more on my performance and what I could do to better.
Keep the shoulders down.
Yeah.
Keep the shoulders down.
Yes.
Okay.
On your turns.
I don't know if you witnessed my dance moves. I could really lose you.
Listen, I saw them and I like them.
All right. Well, I really think that because of your background, it was the perfect fit for bringing Labelist to life. So tell me a little bit about how this project that began, 7 years ago?
So almost 8 years ago now,
wow.
But yes, we started leading a theater class in Cincinnati, Ohio at a performing arts school, which we are alumni of. And what started as a simple exercise about empathy, and we had the students write down how they weren't feeling seen. Never did we set out to create a musical or what we like to call a theatrical experience, but it just happened organically. The audiences, I believe, are drawn to it because it's real life. The performers are coming forward and they're talking about their real lives.
Well, and I know, and for so many people that are watching, this gives you a better idea of what we're talking about. And within all this fantastic choreography, there are really, really some special messages that are coming through that refer to removing some of those labels. So tell me a little bit about the show itself and how the choreography and the music really helps share this message that you want to share? Yeah,
so there's, a handful of isms that we call them, whether it's dealing with sexism, racism, bullying, mental health, classism, whatever the subject is that we're tackling. Someone comes forward and gives their story. It's a monologue that was written specifically for them based on their real life experiences. And then from that monologue, it goes into a bigger production number, which is some of the videos that you just saw right there, which, kind of help enforce that storyline or break down the stigma of those things. And it's not always about the labels that we put on other people. Yes, we are all guilty of labeling other people just because it's quick and easy and it's just lazy. But it's also about the labels we put on ourselves. Like, what am I capable of? Who am I? And just kind of stripping those away so we can really be who we need to be in the world and see other people for who they truly are.
Okay, so tell me why you think this is important for the world to see. And I'm gonna expand upon that question, especially during these times.
What do you mean by these times?
I think the entire world could use more empathy, right? I think that it's important to be good people. And I think what happens in this show when people are stepping forward and you're hearing these real life stories, by the time you leave the theater, you really have no choice, right? But to open your heart and listen. I think that's another big thing. We all need to listen more to each other.
Right.
My
father used to say, you have 2 ears and 1 mouth. You should use that in proportion.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think the stories, by the end of the show, you're like, oh, that's Micah. Oh, that's Colton. That's Diana. They aren't just these vague stories. That is a person. That is a person's story. And there is a lot of room for connection in there because everybody goes through things in life. Nobody goes through life unscathed. And so there was always at least one person in the show, one person's story that an audience member can connect with. You know, whether it's them personally, whether it's their kid, whether it's their neighbor. You know, so it really is a moving piece that leaves the audience just full of hope and love and compassion and ready to kind of take on the world in a different way.
And can I just say the finale number?
Yeah?
I can't wait for you to see it.
I'm dying to.
I have never seen audiences react the way that they do.
Well, tell me, give me an idea.
It's a 5-minute song. It's so powerful. It's about togetherness, right? And that we're in this together. We're all humans. We share so many beautiful things. And I think that, like, again, they jump up 2 minutes into a 5-minute number. I've never seen that.
Yeah, standing ovation usually starts like
At
at the
the
end of
end.
this.
At the
but
end.
no,
And it
it's like
happened
halfway through.
during the
Yeah.
number.
During the number.
Yes,
that
during
it's
the
moved
number.
the audience
It's
so
incredible.
much. Well,
Yeah.
it's actually, I mean, figuratively and literally, it's moving the audience.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Which is, I think, a big goal of
Yes.
all of this. So what are your dreams and your goals for Labelists, like down
World
the
domination.
line? Domination.
World
Yeah.
domination.
No, I think
Absolutely.
we've already,
Practical.
yeah, it's right
I'm
there.
a big dreamer.
It's right there. No, I think a lot of what we set out to do is already being done as far as raising awareness and getting the message out there. As far as the show itself goes, we just finished an off-Broadway run in March. We're in plans right now to return back to New York in the 26-27 season. And so from there, we could go to the West End in London. We would love to get on the road and tour it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it all.
I
yeah.
want to like hop on board.
It's-
Right. Well, until people have an opportunity to see the show, the theatrical performance, is there a way that they can stream it or see it or get a little flavor of it?
Yeah, we don't have the video up anywhere because, you know, we're trying to get people to come to the theater.
Right.
But if you want to hear the music, which is a combination of 11 originals
Yes.
and 6 cover songs like Man's World, Born This Way, like big songs. We are on Spotify. The whole album is on Spotify or Apple Music or wherever you get your music streaming. And it's just go search Labelists.
All right, and you can also check out on the social media at Labelist Musical.
Yes.
All
Yeah,
right.
you
Yes,
can find
please.
it there.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank
I
you
appreciate
so
it.
Thank you for having us.